Let's pick the right one. Felon control. So let's actually take a look at our opponent's list so we're not making massive misplays. They have 2 Soulfire Drakes, 3 Umbran Reapers, 4 Obliterates, 3 Stewards, 3 Impending Dooms, 2 Death Strikes, 3 Champion of Chaos, 2 Cabal Countess, 3 Varus Favor, 3 Devour, 4 Argenport Instigator, 3 Torch, 1 Suffocate, 4 Seek Power, 2 Pyronite, 4 Only Run, 4 Flame Blast. Got it. It's all in my head. We're shipping that hand because it's bad. We're keeping this hand because we have to, and we really don't want to. This hand is actually awful. This hand is actively garbage. This hand is one of the best hands I could ever see. You don't want to see this card. You don't want to see this card. Decision time. There's a lot of really good Annihilate targets in this deck we're up against. We really want to hit... Like, they have Stewards, which doesn't matter, but Soulfire Drake, Umbran Reaper, Cabal Countess, Impending... We're just going to have to let them get Warcry triggers. I think it's pretty important we get this Primal Sigil here so we can Wisdom next turn. This stinks, right? But we have so many other ways to kill this that using premium removal like Annihilate isn't good for us in the long run. And we're only winning this game in the long game, right? Luckily, they haven't had any other pressure to follow it up, so we'll just draw some cards. There's a Lightning Storm. Might be able to pick it off with that now. Also combines well with Witch. Yeah, so we're going to take 8 damage here, it looks like. But then we get the Lightning Storm. Hold up Backlash. So we're low. We're very low. We're already at 13, but we have... Oh. I think we have to play this Lightning Storm here. But we have Backlash. We have an Omen. We have an Aegis up, so not the worst spot to be in the world. Obviously, we're not happy they got 3 Warcries and all that damage in. But considering what our starting hand looked like, we're pretty happy. Do I want to trot this out when I don't have Backlash up? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I think we just want to leave up Backlash the rest of the game. I mean, they're stuck on 4. They have 2 Death Strikes, though. This card is pretty important. Yeah, I'm going to be conservative here. Torch our face. You got it. You've successfully torched our face. I don't think I can afford to take 7 here. I really don't think I can afford to take 7 here. Because like, even if I wait to Steward, then Backlash is down. That's rough. This is like going to have to get us a Black Sky Harbinger. Oh. Don't know if that's correct. I still think holding up... I mean, we're not really in lethal burn range. Maybe I'm supposed to leave Backlash down for a turn. Our face? Whatever, I'm just going to use it here. I'm not going to be able to hold it up next turn anyways. And this will force them to point burn at not our face. And then maybe here going forward, we can Omen hold up Backlash. But they clearly have more Flame Blast, right? But I think we kind of needed to do that, just based on what we were seeing. Now what I'm probably going to do is Omen for a Black Sky Harbinger here. Unless we need to do something else with it. Is there any cards I'm not thinking of? Like, no, Staff of Stories is no good. I could get Champion of Cunning. Or Mistveil Drake. Is that better? Is an Aegis better than gaining life? This is effectively life gain, right? And this is a faster clock. I don't know about this. It's also kind of crappy if they remove this in the meantime. Boop. I think this is better. They got rid of like all their Warcries, right? Like, we have now this huge flyer that's hard for them to deal with, and an Aegis. Like, it's pretty good. The old Boop Skarooski. Right? Yeah. Yeah. I think this is better. They're dead a lot of different ways here. So they drew no charge units after that Soulfire Drake. Honorable Subaru. Alright, so after that atrocious looking hand, our opponent's hand was not up to the task of finishing us off. So that was good. So many stabs. Alright, we're up a game. That's a good place to be. It's a good place to be. So this is game 2 versus our friend Rhyme. Rhyme is a good friend of ours. Permafrost, great. Sabotage, great. Maybe not 4 of great, but great. Same thing with Backlash, just great, 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 great. Jotun Hurlers are nice for the Oni Ronins, Pyro Knights, Umbran Reapers, Cabal Countess. Yeah, that's probably worth playing. They have Black Iron Manacles in their side. Oh, boy. That's a scary one, right? That's scary. Let's figure this out. Let's just get rid of all this. Yes, they can never, ever, ever beat Scourge of Froststone. These are correct things to say, but I just don't want to die in the early game, and we'll figure out the late game later. Withering Witch. They only have 3 Champions of Chaos. 3 Umbran Reaper. Withering Witch not that useful here. Lightning Storm also not that good here, but okay. Lightning Storm is in the okay range. It combines with some things to kill some things, right? Too bad Grease Reward still isn't in the game. Yeah, let's not. Let's not. Let's trim a Backlash, a Lightning Storm. Part of me wants 1 Witch in here. Hey, don't forget, I got Pojo with that 1 power Backlash. That was a pretty good thrashing, too. Let's be real here. I got my revenge. I don't think we have time to scheme. Actually, I should just cut all of these and get 1 Witch in. One of which is stupid. Fine, we'll do 1 of scheme. Although then maybe I'm just better off with the tutor. No, let's... I'm worried that we end up drawing too many Lightning Storms and they just end up being really bad. Like, this combines well with our Snowballs and Vera's favors, though. And they might have a go-wide start. Yeah, we'll just... I don't know. The 1 of scheme feels awful. I've been responsible for a lot of cards getting rarity shift. That's mostly my claim to fame. Actually, let me just send the challenge and then send them the message. All right. That makes more sense. I may have done this wrong, but whatever. We're on the draw. Islands favor Permafrost, Feln Bloodcaster, Steward of the Past. Not pretty in that all this is depleted power. But I think we still have to keep it. Nice defensive units. Bloodcaster is actually not that good in this matchup. Man, I was going to say, if they have turn 1 Oni Roni again, I'm done. I'm out. Wow, awesome. This technically still gets us power here. This won't be depleted for a while. All right, sure. And actually, this is relevant because it gets us closer to primal for... Right. This guarantees us 5 primal sources for Champion of Cunning. They kept in torches. I guess they kind of have to. Card, yeah, Push Onward was pretty good. Push Onward was pretty good. That cost reduction was real. That was a real thing. We'll trot out Bloodcaster. Don't see a reason not to. Torture Face. Pretty happy about that. There's the Manacles. Oh, the clock is... Oh, right on time. Clock's ticking. Clock is ticking. All right. Aegis does block that damage on certain turns. But we're on a 25-turn clock. No lie. Oh, was I supposed to Sabo first? Probably. Am I supposed to just not seek power? Shh. Yeah, I'm dumb. Whatever. It's not like I would have taken Devour out of that hand anyways, right? I wouldn't have taken Devour out of that hand. I don't know. It's 1 damage. I don't know what's more relevant, the power or the 1 damage. No idea. They had a Varus favor in hand, right? That was all he saw. I guess that order actually makes sense because maybe they didn't have that Flame Blast, right? They might not have had that Flame Blast in hand. Sick. We get to block 2 damage with Island's favor. Oh my god. How aggressive is using this Permafrost here? A reverse Manacles? You mean like an Amarin Camel? Oh, deal a damage for every draw you do. Oh, that'd be a sick control win con. That'd be sick. Screw it. We're going to draw more cards next turn. Block the 2 damage. Got there. Got there. I should stop paying attention to chat. It's a bad idea. Well, I was going to draw cards. And then I drew another Steward of the Past. We'll draw cards when I'm dead. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. 1 damage. You don't think it's a healthy card? It depends on what it's costed, right? If it costs 1, sure, it sucks. Oh, what? Wait, but you don't get to activate it. You're just gonna sacrifice it to Devour? This is the card you're scared of? Not these? Alright, you Madness combo. That's weird that they brought in the Madness combo, right? Like, Madness was in their sideboard and they brought it in? Like, don't they just get ruined by Backlash or something? The odds are you played against some number of top eighters. Kind of surprised they didn't take one of the Stewards. Another Devour. Alright, keep drawing your cards. Maybe this deck was slower than I gave credit for, and I just too aggressively... I don't know. Alright, they're going to obliterate this. Champion of Chaos. Steward of the Past beat down. Steward of the Past beat down. I should maybe play this Sigil. Steward of the Past beat down. Count it. Look at this. How do you beat 3 Stewards of the Past, right? Like 2 you can handle. It's the 3rd one that gets you. Go, my children. Fight. Those get squelched, right? So unlucky. 1 damage. Flame Blast doesn't kill us. Flame Blast doesn't kill us. We in the finals! Count it!